Hey boys and girls, let's go ahead and continue. Junie B. Jones loves Handsome Warren. So last week we read chapters 2 and 3, and there's really a whole lot of drama going on between that Grace, Lucille, and Junie B. Jones. And so they were at school, and can you remember what Junie B. Jones did? And he called her, oh, what was he call her? A nut. Didn't he call her a nut ball? And what was she doing that he called her a nut ball? Do you remember? Well, she started laughing and she couldn't stop. She was laughing so much that she fell over, and he just looked at her like, what a nut ball. So now it's really starting to bother her that he said that. So let's begin. Chapter 4, Fibres. It was the next morning. I gave Tickle my sugar cereal. I gave him my Sweetie Puffs and my Crackleberries and my Happy Smacky Flakes. He loved eating that stuff. Then he runned in the living room and he throwed up on the rug. Mother screamed real loud. That's how come I hid it under the sink. But she and Daddy found me there. There she is, hiding under the sink. They did not handle themselves that professional. Why, Junie B., would you do such a thing? Why? Shouted Dad very loud. Do we have to watch you every minute? Shouted Mother very loud. Just then, my Grandma Helen Miller walked in the front door. Grandma Miller, I love you, I shouted. Then I run to her speedy fast, and I hid it in her coat until Mother and Daddy left for work. After that, my grandma let me pick a new cereal to eat. I picked a grown-up kind. That was the kind with fibers in it. This kind is good for me, right, Grandma? This kind won't even jazz me up. Then I put that delicious stuff in my mouth, and I chewed and chewed, only it didn't actually grind up that good. I still was chewing when that Grace got on my school bus. She ran to me very excited. Look, Junie B., look what my mother bought me, she said. She holded up her foot. New running shoes, she said. See them? See the lightning stripes on the side? That means I can run as fast as lightning, and so now Warren will love me the best for sure. I pointed at my mouth. Yeah, only I can't actually discuss this right now, Grace, because I'm chewing fibers here, I said. I opened up to show her. See them in here? They're stuck in my teeth, I think. After that, I poked all around with my fingernail, and I sucked them out. I smacked my lips together. Good news, I think I'm done, I said. That Grace tried to show me her shoes again. Yeah, only sorry, Grace, but I still can't talk yet because I have to do something very important. Then I leaned back in my seat and I closed my eyes. And I didn't move for lots of seconds. All of a sudden, I clapped my hands very joyful. Did you see me, Grace? Did you see how calm I was just then? That's because I don't have sugar in me today, and I can sit still very excellent. I hugged her real tight. It worked, Grace. The fiber cereal worked, and now I'm not a nut ball. And so Handsome Warren will love me just like he loves you. That Grace did not look happy. She bended down and dusted her new shoes. I bended down there with her. How come you're not happy, Grace? How come you're not happy to see that he will love me too? I asked. She did a huffy breath. You're breathing on the shoes, she said. Don't breathe on the shoes. Just then, the bus stopped at school. I looked out the window and clapped my hands real thrilled. Grace, Grace, I see Handsome Warren. He's at the water fountain and Lucille isn't even there yet. And all of a sudden, that Grace's face got very perky, and she zoomed off the bus like a speeding bullet, and she ran to Handsome Warren zippity quick. I could hear her shouting all over the playground. Look, Warren, look at my new shoes, she yelled. They have lightning on the sides, do you see? She was running in circles all around the handsome guy. Want to have a race? She asked him. Want to see how fast I am? Bet you can't beat me, Warren. Bet you can't beat me in a race. And so just then, Handsome Warren and that Grace raced all over the playground. He couldn't even beat her. He came back very pooped. Wow, he said, you are the fastest runner I ever saw. Maybe someday you'll be in the Olympics. I will, Warren, said that Grace. I will be in the Olympics someday. Want to race me again, huh? Do ya? Just then Lucille popped in out of nowhere. She had on the beautifulest dress I ever saw. She spinned all around. Oh, Lucille, you look like a royal highness in that thing, I said. I know it, she said. This is the kind of dress that princesses wear, and it was made out of rich red velvet. She twirled in front of handsome Warren. This dress costed over $150, not including tax, she said. All of a sudden, handsome Warren's eyes got big and wide. Wow, you must be the richest girl in school, he said. Lucille fluffed her hair. I am, she said. I am the richest girl in school, Warren. Guess how much my shoes cost. Just guess, okay? Just then, I jumped in front of that guy's face. Hello, how are you today? I am very pleasant. I said very pleasant. I am fine, and I am fine and calm. He backed up from me. Yeah, only you don't even have to be afraid, I said, because I ate fibres for breakfast. And I'm so calm I could go to sleep probably. Want to see me, huh, Warren? Want to see me go to sleep? There's Lucille in her fluffy dress. I'm not sure what's happening yet, but maybe she's going to sleep. I plopped down in the grass. Look, Warren, see me down here? I'm just not even laughing or rolling. I'm just being calm, and that's all. I put my head on the ground. Watch me go to sleep, Warren. Watch me, watch me. I closed my eyes and then opened them again. Did you see that, Warren, huh? Did you see me go to sleep? See? I told you I was calm, didn't I, huh? Didn't I tell you? Handsome Warren looked and looked at me. Then he did the sign of cuckoo, and he walked away to the swings, and Lucille and that Grace walked with him. Chapter 5, Hooray for Princess Clothes. That night at dinner, a great idea came in my head. It came during my macaroni. Hey, I just thought of it, I shouted. I just thought of how to get that handsome guy to love me. I stuffed more macaroni. Hey, everybody, hurry, eat, eat. We got to go to the mall before it closes. Just then, 2 macaronis fell out of my mouth and onto the floor, and my dog named Tickle ate them. Daddy made a face. Hey, slow down. What's the hurry? He said. We got to go to the mall. That's the hurry. We have to buy me a princess dress. Also, I need some shoes with lightning. Mother and Daddy looked funny at me. That's how come I had to explain all about handsome Warren, and how he loved Lucille's princess dress, and how he loved Grace's fast shoes. And so now I get a princess dress, plus also I get shoes with lightning, and that Warren will love me too. I wiped my mouth with my hand, and I jumped up quick from my chair. Excuse me, please, excuse me from the table, because I'm all filled up. I ran down the hall and zoomed into the nursery. The nursery is where my baby brother Ollie lives. You guys do the dishes, I hollered to Mother and Daddy. I'll put Ollie's sweater on his head, because then that will save us time, I think. I climbed into Ollie's crib. I tried to pull that baby sweater on him, only his giant head didn't fit through the hole. He waked up from his nap. Then he started to cry very loud. I heard loud feet running into the hall. Junie B. Jones, what do you think you're doing? Yelled an angry voice. It was Mother. She ran into the room. She picked up baby Ollie. She patted his giant head. There's quite a melon in there that he has, I said very quiet. Baby Ollie kept on crying. Want me to get him a leash? I asked Mother. Let's put a leash on him, okay? Because he's all jazzed up, I think. And so how will we even control him at the mall? Mother rolled her eyes way back into her head. We're not going to the mall, Junie B, she said. We're not going anywhere. I stomped my foot. Yes, I said. We have to go to the mall to get my princess dress and my shoes with lightning, or else that boy will not love me, I tell you. Mother closed her eyes. She did some deep breaths. Her voice got softer. Okay, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen carefully, she said. You don't make friends by wearing new dresses or shoes with lightning, and you make new friends by being fun to be with, and by being nice to people, and by caring about their feelings. She lifted me out of the crib. And honesty is so important to you, Junie B, she said. You have to be honest with people, and that means you can't pretend to be somebody you're not. She smoothed my hair. You're not Lucille, Junie B, and you're not Grace either. You're just you, and you're just Junie B. Jones, and believe me, that's a big enough job for anyone. I did a sniffle. I also did a snort and a swallow. Yeah, only I know I am Junie B. Jones, I said. I just want to be Junie B. Jones in a princess dress. I put my head on her shoulder. Didn't you ever want a princess dress when you were a little girl? I asked. Huh, Mother, did you? Mother didn't answer. She was thinking it over probably. Just then I looked over her shoulder. I saw a new toy on baby Ollie's shelf. Hey, what's that, Mother? What's that on the shelf there? Is it a new teddy bear I see? I runned over and pulled down that guy. Look, Mother, look what this bear is wearing. A ribbon made out of rich red velvet, and that's exactly the kind of cloth I've been looking for. I took the bow off the teddy and I held it next to my hair. How do I look, huh? Mother? Do I look like a beautiful princess? Do I look gorgeous, huh? Do I? Just then, I felt happy and sparkly inside. I quick kissed Mother and zoomed out of the room, because maybe there was more princess clothes right in my very own house. Okay, we're gonna stop there. Oh, Junie B, Junie B.